Welcome back to my channel. This is such a fun video. So we just did in our last video our Club Grace unboxing with our Western Couture, our Cowgirl Couture collection, which is behind us on this table. So beautiful, so gorgeous. We love it. And I thought it would be really fun to do a video with Christopher on Barbie on some of her most iconic Western looks. So Western is, of course, a big theme for all kinds of doll collecting, from American Girl to Barbie to Club Grace with our wonderful Robert Toner dolls. And what a fun video I thought it would be to dive in and do a little video. So Christopher, for his job today, gets to sit here and talk about Barbie and what he likes about this and that. And I just can't think of a better job for him, except for the wonderful creative direction that he does with our Club Grace. If you haven't seen this video, go back to our last video on our channel. It is worth the watch just to see the beautiful clothing and the wonderful Western looks that we just did in our recent release. You're gonna love it. So to get into the spirit. But if you're already in the spirit, which we are right here today because we just filmed that video and now we're hopping on our next one, we're gonna talk Barbie fashion with our wonderful Christopher Johnson. So I'm gonna switch spots and get behind the camera and he's gonna come in and we're gonna talk Western wear. Here we are with our wonderful Christopher Johnson.
Poof, hello.
Poof, hello. So today we get to talk, we've been talking dolls, but now we get to talk about a subject that you're pretty good.
As if we talk about anything else ever.
Actually, we really don't.
Yeah, no, I'm very grateful to just like talk dolls all day.
That's what we do.
But today, we're talking about my favorite one. Surprising nobody, hopefully. If you're new here, my favorite is Barbie. And if you're not, then hello again, sorry. No, we've got a list of, Mattel over the years has done lots of different iterations of Western themes for Barbie, and in the spirit of our Cowgirl Couture release, we thought, like, why not? So, I want to talk about some of the Western and country outfits over the years that maybe you know about, and maybe you don't, maybe you remember, and we can sort of reminisce together. Now, technically, Barbie didn't have a like Western outfit until like the 80s, but legally, I'm consulting my Barbel. We've got a collection of Barbels here in the store, and this is the quintessential, as far as I'm concerned, fashion Barbel, the Sarah St. Eames. And in here, this is not actually a Western outfit, but technically, this is 1964's Barbie's country fair outfit. Okay, now forever I thought this was county fair, which I think makes far more sense. It is actually country fair, so it's the only reason that it's making a cameo in this video. But I love the sort of bright punchy orange floral print in the skirt. This one is like a moderately difficult one to find, only because the purse is kind of specific. But anyway, this is not Western really, but I was like, oh yeah, there is country fair. Maybe I can squeeze that one in. So technically, she's been a country fan since the 60s. But in the part 2 of the Sarah St. Eames books, there is not an overtly named country outfit, but there's like fringe, so like it counts.
For sure, fringe counts.
Right? Fringe always counts. In 1971, there was a different one actually. This is a collection called Fashion and Sounds, which I think is such a silly name for anything. But this Fashion and Sounds outfit is country music, 1971. It's a really pretty sort of like rickrack, paisley, polka dot, bright red and white fashion. I love the boots. These are like almost a knee-high riding boot with fake laces. They're just cute. The crocheted headscarf is like a doily. It's so silly. But I love this outfit. This one's very fun. I love the ruffles up the neck. And then in 1971 as well, you have gaucho gear. And gaucho gear, I think, is as close as we get to like Barbie's first Western outfit. So she has a hat, she's got a pair of fake leather gauchos, which are so crazy. The floral print blouse actually matches the skirt, so if you wanted to remove the gauchos and substitute those for a skirt, you get sort of a dress appearance. This is a Mattel outfit of the 70s, so naturally the shoes are not my favorite. Maybe we can input a photo here later. These are a really nice fringe boot, but there's no sole, so they're like socks with a heel.
They're like moccasins?
Yeah, well, they're a heel boot, but the heel is just, it's just fabric sewn to look like a shoe. They're very goofy, and a lot of Mattel shoes on this era had I don't know, they questionable quality shoes, I will say. They're very pretty, but our fringe boots are much nicer.
I was just gonna say, not to take away from, but I'm just gonna, I can't help myself.
Our fringe boots
Here's
are
our fringe
much
boots.
nicer, you guys.
Amazing.
The fringe vest and the fringe boots and the fringe purse do not hold a candle to those, all three together. But yeah, it's a fun one. It's about as close to, Western
It's
as we
fun.
get.
It's fun though,
right?
and the purse is fun.
Gaucho gear. So now we're embarking on what is like the proper Western Barbie catalog, if you will. Perhaps you've seen one of my very first, I think it was my very first video I did for the channel, was a quick cameo blip about Western Wink and Barbie, and she's still one of my favorites. So input a photo here of Western Wink and Barbie. She is nuts. So she has a winking mechanism. She was sort of a kitschy gimmick of the 70s and 80s era for Mattel, where there was a plastic skull, if you will, that had like inset eyes that would wink, and then there was a rubber mask sort of stapled around the back. Anyway, what the mask was made out of and what the eyes were made out of did not interact very well. And so as you see her now very commonly in boxes or not, her whole head sort of mashes together to have like, crazy eyes. They're looking different directions. They're half open, half closed. They're not really shaped like eyeballs anymore because they've melted. It's a lot. But I think she's glamorous, and she has this beautiful silver, like Elvis-style fringy suit that is, I think, a very believable Western outfit of 1980. And as time goes on, you'll see that they become less believable outfits. But that one it's very pretty. She has boots and a hat, and it's very cute. She's still one of my favorites. I've got her in box at home. And then let's consult my list, because I have chronological order lists now of Barbie things in my life. This is what this job has done to me. And then in '89, not even a full decade later, they released Western Fun Barbie, and you can see already the sort of shift in quality control maybe, or like earnestness for Barbie. She became less about an actual depiction of people and more about silly fantasy fun, which is great. The fun thing about that collection was that it had multiple fashions you could buy. So like, they're sort of, it's giving New Mexico vibes. There's sort of like Azteca graphics, if you will. It's cute though. She's got a short set, and she's got like a gaucho set too. There's lots of different fashions. She was advertised with a horse and a motorhome. So the 80s had a full Western moment for Barbie. It's very like cerulean magenta. It's bright saturated colors. Even I think the hat is blue too, or it's like bright pink or something. She's crazy. Moving on to 1993, one of my favorites is Western Stampin' Barbie. She's got this beautiful face. Her makeup is like, it's just good. She's got these like sort of swept out almond-shaped eyes and like bright, huge red lips and like crimped hair. She's just really cute. But she was fun because she had a pair of boots that, I think it's the spur on the back of the boot. If you roll it like against paper, there's like a stamping mechanism, and there's a bee imprinted on her shoe that like leaves a trail of bees wherever she goes. It's very ridiculous, but as a kid, like I would have lost my mind. That very much would have attracted me in my youth to be like, I want that one. She's very silly. I think she's beautiful, and she's just a fun, again, sort of kitschy, sort of gimmicky, but that one lands for me. Next year, in '94, there's a really crazy one. This is Western Country Star Barbie, and she's got a like high-low mullet skirt before those were a thing. It's this like huge print floral pattern with a pink underskirt and a hat, and she's got a guitar, a paper guitar, and a microphone. She's really goofy. Lots of fringe, lots of floral, but she's bright. She's like a classic. You think of like 90s Barbie. It's bright colors. I think the same year, this is sort of superfluous addition. But Country Bride Barbie was a Walmart exclusive in '94. She's very simple. She's got a white polka dot sort of tulle skirt. It's cute. And then there's a like off the shoulder pink ruffly sort of top part. It's cute. It's sort of simple, but a Walmart exclusive, you know, being simple. No, she's pretty, but she's a country bride, and I think that's sort of sweet. She's got like purple eye makeup. She's just cute. In '97, this is like the last of the '90s glory days for Barbie. We have the Country Rose, or the Grand Ole Opry Barbie, and she's really pretty. She's got this like full, huge satin red skirt dress. It's a really nice garment, actually. I think this is like a neckerchief, and she's got a hat and boots and all of it, but she looks amazing. She's got like huge bright red lips, dark hair, just like ready to like take on the world. And that to me feels like the epitome of like camp and glamour in country fashion. Again, that feels like an honest depiction of it, but like dialed up a notch, where it's fantasy, but it's still believable. Really pretty. And then we embark on like Y2K Barbie heads, which are a very divisive mold for Barbie collectors. It's like after Mackie, well, it's just on the cusp of Mackie and then like slutty hot Barbie, which I'm a fan of. I like sort of too sexy Barbie, of like 2001 to 2000, probably like 5, maybe 6, maybe. Anyway, in 2001, there was Western chic Barbie, and she's cute. She's got like not embroidered, but they look like they're embroidered bell bottoms with some glitter and very red. She's got a hat, and then there's like fringe on the hip. It looks like they're like holsters, but it's just fringe. So maybe there's like a functional purpose for this Western garment that I'm not familiar with. I'm not sure what it is, but it's like a skirt, but reversed. Anyway, I'm not making sense anymore. She's got some fringe. It's very goofy. We'll put a photo so you can see Western chic Barbie of 2001. Beautiful bombshell blonde curly hair, neck scarf, the works. She's great. And then, how could I forget? Of course, Barbie the movie came out with a really, like, the whole lineup of Barbie the movie dolls are really beautiful. But my favorite, without question, is the cowgirl one. Like that pink hat, pink vest, pink pants, the pink everything. It's very pretty. I didn't get that doll, and now I'm like sort of kicking myself because it's the one that I think I would have enjoyed. I did get the convertible, which I should not have done, but I did, and it's so cute. She whips around the corner so fast in this RC car. Anyway, I really like the Western doll in particular of that collection, but they're all very pretty. I mean, like, the Barbie the movie dolls did it right. And then, as sort of a silly honorary mention, I was a kid of the 90s and early 2000s, and so like I was around for Bratz, and I loved Bratz. Like, you couldn't tell me nothing if I had a Brat in my hand. I thought they were like so beautiful and so stylish and so trendy, and in their heyday, I bet this was probably about 2000, maybe 3 if I had to guess. They did a Wild West collection, and these girls look crazy. They've got like cow print, they've got huge awful hats, belt buckles, I mean tiny skirts, purses, the works. I know that for doll collectors, Bratz can be like divisive, but I always thought they were so beautiful. And that's probably that was the entry point for me for like dolls and Western things, realistically. Didn't do much for me. I still prefer glamour. But there's a lot of glamour in Western things that like Western Fun Barbie she's so saturated. I don't know. I like looking back on Barbie history and seeing where she started. Obviously, like, I prefer the vintage 60s stuff, but how that's changed over time, and like where we've come, and like how she's evolved, and the ways in which Mattel releases multiple Western Barbies over and over again and still makes them feel new or reinvented or fresh or different or innovative in some way that the previous iteration was not. And I don't know, I think it's a fun way to play with the theme of Western as someone who doesn't indulge in it a whole lot. it makes me want to more. Of course, Barbie would be the vessel for me being, you know, brainwashed into something else, but she's good at it.
She is, and you are good at it. Here's our Western Couture collection, our Cowgirl collection with our Club Grace subscription. And, you know, speaking of Western wear, this is, what more could you want?
Honestly, what more could you want? I think it's some of the nicest stuff that the VDC has ever released, quality-wise, even just visually, it's really stunning. In your hand, it feels beautiful, and I was able to really get some hype around this box just from opening the fashions, but also really playing with the whole fantasy of this theme is very immersive and very fun.
So you did such a great job, Christopher, with all of this, and I have a surprise for you.
You do?
Yeah, I do.
Okay.
Here it is.
Okay.
Because we had talked about doing this video last week.
Listen, my favorite scissors.
Your favorite scissors. We talked about doing this video last week, and you mentioned one of the Western Barbies that you would have liked to have had as a kid.
This is a Barbie box. This is a doll would fit very nicely in this. Should I just?
Yes.
Oh my gosh. Okay. Well, drum roll, please.
Drum roll, please.
Oh my god. Okay, Western Stampin', her face, oh my god, she's so beautiful. Look at that face.
See if we can get in there.
Oh,
look at that eyeshadow.
Isn't it nuts?
It's nuts.
Like,
Look at the earrings.
I know. They're the size of her head.
Yeah, I know.
They're huge. This, like, teeny tiny metallic skirt, this is the craziest Western doll, I think. And the shoes, we have to see if the shoes work.
Oh yeah, we're opening this. I definitely paid more than this clearance price.
Yeah.
But
$9.89.
I know.
God, I wish. Oh, that face is so beautiful. People think that just because Barbie is like...
Oh, let's look at the back.
Oh, that is so cool. So
just because Barbie's like what?
They think because Barbie always has the same head mold, or at least did for so long, that she like always looks the same.
Oh gosh, no.
Every release of Barbie looks different, and within that release, like her head is positioned in different places on the, you know, the stencil. So like, I know.
Ken's chaps.
And this jacket is crazy.
The spurs, I can't.
Yeah.
The spurs are so
They're
funny.
huge. They're huge. Okay, so this allegedly comes with an ink pad. We'll have to see if the ink pad still works. To make glitzy trails, roll boot spurs on ink pad, then roll on paper. Sparkle with glitter.
Okay, we have to.
Okay. Oh, so that's just loose glitter. Parents hated this doll.
Oh, for sure.
Ink and glitter.
Oh my gosh.
God. Say goodbye to crayons on the walls and hello to ink on all of your clothes.
Yeah, Holland Diane is definitely not receiving one of these.
Oh, look at that hair.
Of course, if she wanted one, I'd totally let her. I don't care. You know, it's fun.
I mean, by now...
We're going to get this all over the shop.
That ink pad has to be totally... If it's not totally dry, I would be shocked. I love the dusty smells of like, oh, this has been in an attic for a long time.
Probably a hot one, but she didn't melt.
Her lipstick is like almost orange. It's so beautiful. Oh my god, hello? Look how pretty she is! That is a beautiful doll. Her eyes are never shaped quite that elongated. I think it just flatters her sculpt really well. Let's
love the crimped hairstyle too.
I know, right? Like she has crimped hair so infrequently. What goodies have we been gifted with in here, Mattel? We've got oh, cute! It's a picture frame. You can cut her out and leave her. I'm sure you're supposed to like sign this with her, you know, her little bee. Yeah, how cute is that? This is meant to be decorated with her, her shoes. What a goofy idea. Yeah, that's cute. I'm gonna punch that out and use it. And then we've got some directions. Western Stampin' Barbie instructions. So these are the contents for Barbie. I didn't notice that the brunette accompanying doll is Tara Lynn. If anyone else knows anything about Tara Lynn, like that looks like that's absolutely Teresa. So like we gotta know if there's how long Tara Lynn stuck around as a name. That's a Steffi mold. That's
the Tara
Teresa.
Lynn doll.
She's crazy. I like the outfit though. The red is cute.
Okay,
So-
we're back.
Anyone that has ever collected 90s Barbie knows that this is the worst part because you have to deal with all of this hullabaloo. So we're gonna free her and see.
Do you want me to get you smaller scissors?
Now I'm just committing to the bit. You know, the good thing is though, the tape is all disintegrated pretty much. It's like not really, it's not holding on too much. So let's see what just the twist ties will do for us. I always hated, like, the very few times of my childhood where I could actually, like, have a doll of my own. The worst part was, like, the anticipation of getting home and the excitement of having one, and then getting there and realizing you had to spend, like, 10 minutes taking this all apart in the back. It almost, like, spoils the fun. You just want to, like, rip her out with your teeth.
Well, this doll was, what, $15, $20? New?
New, she was retailed at like 9 something.
Oh,
Yeah,
wow.
at least this particular one was. You know, all the different retailers that I'm sure had competitive prices. Kmart probably had something different than like Target. This plastic is really hanging on by a thread. It's so yellow too. Look at that, just falling apart, breaking out. Okay, what are you stuck on? She's free! No shoes. Okay. Let's get this out of your hair. God, you're so pretty. Look at that disintegrated elastic band.
You're going to have to redo her hair a little bit.
Oh God, oh no, whatever will I do? It's not like I get paid to do it all the time for other dolls. Oh, and the boots, I was hoping they would. The boots are so cute. They've got her name like embroidered in the side.
Those are cute.
Aren't those cute?
Those are cute.
And the eye is a little flower.
And there's a little hat right there.
Love it. Okay, so we got one shoe. Those just barely stick on. 2 shoe, and it looks like the
This plastic hat.
yeah, right. Goofy plastic hat. Oh, she looks so cute though. I love that her hair is so big that it won't sit on her head. Those are hair goals. Hair is so big that you can't fit into a hat.
Oh, absolutely.
I think these spurs actually come off, but let's see, moment of truth if this ink pad still has any life left in it.
I love that with her her earrings, we kind of did the same thing with Club Grace. Because
Totally.
we gave her boot earrings.
Yeah, I like the theme where wavelengths are matching
Didn't mean
with
to.
Barbie. This looks like a little makeup compact, which I actually wish it were. I wish this were like eyeshadow instead. But let's see. Oh, cute. Did they listen? They
Oh,
wrapped it in
no.
plastic twice.
But then it might be fresh.
This was the 90s. We were more wasteful then. Okay. I'm sure everyone just watches from home cringing every time I open those scissors. I like to live on the edge, you guys. All right. Gotta get your crusty headband out of the way. So this might actually work, you guys.
Remove to stamp.
Okay, let's see if this actually will even come out first. I don't know. I don't know.
It doesn't look bad.
All right, so we gotta get your feet, well, feet in the stamp. Okay. I don't know. There's a little bit of something there. I'm gonna press real hard. Oh my God! Oh my God! Listen. Wait a second. Is this gonna work? Hello? Oh, that's so cool.
It
Look
worked.
at that. This 30-year-old ink still works.
It still works.
you kidding me?
Yeah, just as the first day.
Take notes, Joanne Fabric. This is amazing. Wow, okay, so we are depleting the juices as we speak. There's not much in here. But that is so cool! I can't think of a practical reason why I would need to do this, but I love it.
Oh yeah, it doesn't need to be practical.
How goofy. She's going places, she's doing things. I love. That's so ridiculous. Wow, well, thank you for
I'm
this
relieved it
wonderful
worked.
surprise. Yeah, I know. And so the idea then is that this stays wet long enough that you can like sprinkle glitter over the top of it.
Oh my goodness.
I thought this whole time that this was like sparkly ink, but like this is just loose silver glitter.
And you just sprinkle it on.
What a nightmare. As
all
if that
over
would
the
ever
kitchen
stick
table.
anyway. Right, exactly. This is crazy. I feel like I'm 6. I feel like this is like arts and crafts and daycare. That is so cool. Get out.
That's good.
Love.
Well, this was fun, Christopher. I enjoyed your take on all of Barbie's Western wear
Tell
examples.
me about it. I'm having a great time. Yeah, this was fun. We should do way more silly craft reveal videos.
For sure.
And Barbie's got me in the Western mood with Grace.
This was a great time. We'll see you soon.
Bye.
Bye.